Hi there, welcome. I'm Renee, and we've traveled across the globe to find healthier ways to enjoy the foods you already love. Today we're going to be traveling to South America, where we'll be sampling a delicious gem from Ecuador, Locro de Papa. Now I'm here with Luis, and Luis is a current student in the culinary management program at George Brown College. And Luis, apart from training as a chef school student, you actually grew up in South America. So you know all about these recipes?
Of course, because I am from Venezuela, and Venezuela is part of the Andes Mountains.
Okay.
You know, because the Andes Mountains go all the way down from the north of South America, from Colombia, all the way down to Argentina. It covers different 7 countries. So
right.
all of us, we have different type of Locro de Papa.
And what does Locro de Papa mean?
It's a potato soup.
Potato soup?
It's a base potato soup, and we can change the garnish in every one of them, and they have different names around the country.
Right, and this one is the Ecuadorian?
This is the Ecuadorian one, yeah. It's one of the national dishes for Ecuador.
All right, well, I can't wait to try this national dish, so let's get cooking.
Okay, Renette, we're gonna start sorting the onions and the garlic. Okay. The first step. And also we're gonna add the spices. We're gonna have 2 spices. We're gonna have coriander and cumin. Okay?
So coriander and cumin, only 2 spices for all of this?
2 spices for this one, at this moment, yeah. So we need to get all the flavors out of the spices.
Okay.
So the best way to do it is toasting with the garlic and the oil.
So that's why we added in first then?
On the first step, yeah.
Now Luis, I know that this soup is really great for a quick energy boost, but why is that?
Because you know, the potatoes, they are really rich on starch, and the starch, it is converted in sugar in your body. So sugar is energy.
Okay, so potatoes equals starch equals carbohydrate equals sugar equals energy?
Yeah. If we want to toast the potatoes together with the spices and the onions and the garlic. And after a couple of minutes of that, I'm gonna add the stock, the chicken stock, and the water.
Okay, so we start without water in the pot.
No water in the pot. So we're gonna bring these to boil, then to simmer, and they're gonna be cooking between 10 to 15 minutes until they are tender. We're gonna do a testing for the potatoes to see how they're gonna be.
Okay, great.
I'll let you know how. Okay, Renee, we have been cooking the potatoes for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Right.
Okay, so now we're gonna check. The potato has to be tender.
Okay.
I want them to be cooked, but tender. You see, you can taste it.
Okay.
And you can feel it, how it tastes. This is still crunchy, but it's cooked. All right?
And there's a little bit of crunch left.
Yeah, so now we're gonna mash the potatoes.
Okay.
Because we want to keep the texture crunchy, but they want to be mashed.
Okay, so it's not going to be like a
It's not going to be like a cream and a puree
like
and even a mashed potato, but it's going to be just that texture crunchy. Because now we're going to add the beans and the carrots to be cooked. It's going to take about 5 more minutes.
Peas and carrots?
Yeah, that's why we want the potatoes still tender, because they're going to be continued cooking in there.
And then it'll just add to that general heartiness of the soup as well.
Of the soup, yeah, exactly.
Make it more of a meal.
You see the difference? How they are now?
Yeah, so they're about less than dime size, I would say, right?
Now we add the carrots and the beans, and they're gonna be cooking for about 10 minutes.
That'll give it some really great color as well.
Different color, yeah. Okay, Renee, we are just almost finished. We're gonna be adding the green onions.
Right.
All right. And after that, we're gonna be adding one of the healthy things of this recipe that we are using half and half cream, 10%, low-fat milk, and the cheese has also low-fat cheese.
Okay, so normally would you use much more cream, and we're substituting with
regularly we use the 35% cream, but now we are using the 10% only. So
fantastic.
So we want to give the soup, we want to be creamy, and you see how it's tasting the color because of the milk.
Yeah, it definitely has that creamy texture, but it's going to be much better for us.
And the final touch is the cilantro, the chopped cilantro. So we're gonna be having the cilantro on top. So then we get a rest for 1 minute, and we are ready to eat it.
Wow, I can't wait to try this.
So now we're gonna serve the soup.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
So good.
So hearty.
Yeah, it is.
You would think,
also,
just with potatoes.
Healthy, yeah. And also, the final touch for the soup, we're gonna add some avocados on the top for garnish. Remember, the avocado is what we call the good fat. It's a unsaturated fat, and also some queso fresco is a really low fat cheese.
Fantastic. Well, there you have it. This is a rich, hearty soup that's full of flavor, and best of all, it's actually good for you. We've used low-fat chicken stock, milk, and cheese. Our Healthy Recipes videos have taken you around the world in search of some great tastes. Be sure to check out our tips videos for even more information on where to find the world's best sites for grains. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.